So the first clock in or clock out.
That joint's great.
It is. Is CP3 overrated?
I'm gonna clock out on the fact that he's not overrated. Look, man, the guy had a bad game. It wasn't just him, right? Like Booker, who's supposed to be, I think, the catalyst. He didn't play well. But then you also have on the other side, like Luka. Luka, arguably, I don't know what he was beginning of the season as far as like top 10, 15, but he's probably in the top 5 now after this season.
What?
Like, dude's legit. So, nah, he's not overrated, man. It's unfortunate. Like, it's at that level. We talk about this. It takes a lot of luck to even get to the playoffs. One, but to get to the finals, I think it's a lot of luck, man. And it's unfortunate that it happened to him on a Game 7 on the home floor. But his career is still solidified. I mean, I don't know how many All-Stars he has, but he's first ballot Hall of Fame. And we talked about this maybe a couple episodes ago, but everywhere he's gone, they've won. Right? Like there was a a side-by-side, whatever, graphic on ESPN or whatever sports channel, but the dude wins wherever he goes. Getting over the hump, like, look, man, not everybody's going to win a championship. Barkley, think about all the great players that haven't won a championship. Barkley hasn't won one.
Ewing,
Patrick Ewing. Iverson didn't win one. Carmelo, right?
There's
like,
a lot of NBA
top 75 Hall of
players.
Famers, a lot of top 75 players that just haven't won a championship, right? Like,
T-Mac never even got close.
T-Mac never got close, and there's going to be more.
John Stockton, like
Malone,
South Lakes,
Gary Payton, Grant Hill, Gary Payton.
Yeah, so it's like, and this is where I'm kind of on the side where championships, I don't think they matter that much. They do matter, but for CP's standpoint, I mean, he's still a top 5 point guard in my opinion. So, I'm clocked out on him being overrated.
Yeah, I agree. I clock out on him being overrated, and I have a few reasons. First of all, like you said, he's elevated every team that he's been on. Right? Like, OKC wasn't supposed to make the playoffs.
No, God, no. I forget about that he was even on that team.
Dog, and he took them, and he went there as like a, all right,
Did he get traded? How did he get there?
He got traded, yeah. He got traded
from
the Rockets, yeah, to OKC.
Yeah. Because Westbrook went to the Rockets.
And, he elevated them to the playoffs.
Competitive, too.
Competitively. The Suns were, after that first year, they go to the finals. Now,
they had a good bubble.
Had a good bubble. But, I mean, look, there were injuries last year to key players on the West. I get it. He still had to play basketball, and he elevated them. The Clippers. Look, man, like, I'm looking back. That Clippers team wasn't that good. Like, the teams that won all those games, like, Blake Griffin was athletic. DeAndre Jordan was athletic.
They were good.
They were good. But they weren't like. I mean, it was a different era a little bit, but were they?
They should have beat the freaking Warriors. Like, let's just keep it above.
They should have gotten. They should have gone further.
They should have beat the Warriors.
They should have gone further.
They had crazy talent,
and they choked. But I mean, this is a whole nother conversation. Does Doc Rivers Does he play a big part in that? I mean, look at his record in when he's up. Like, that's not a coincidence. I'm sorry. Like, so it's bigger than just, oh, he hasn't made it. He hasn't won a ring. The other thing is, Chris Paul is a 6 foot, probably not even that, really a pass first point guard. right? Austin and I can relate to this because, we've played against, guys that are a lot bigger than us. You know what I'm saying? And had to find ways to make it work. You look at guys like Fred VanVleet, CP3. I'm trying to think of other examples. But the reality is when you're that small compared to the people you're playing against, you have very little room for error when it comes to your health. Mm-hmm. True or false?
No, it's true.
Like I don't like if I were to go play. I play Division III. It was a little bit different, but if I go to open gym, it's a bunch of D1 guys and pros. If I'm healthy, I'm not gonna look like I don't fit in, right? But if I'm not healthy, like it's a big like I'm not gonna look the same. Like it's gonna be a drop off. He hasn't been healthy, and the way that his game designed isn't designed to carry a team. Like that's not his game.
He's also a freaking 37.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
He's 37, and like he's not a physical specimen like LeBron or freaking Vince Carter was like 40 still
right
double windmilling.
Right, and that's what makes him. That's why he has to be so smart, and that's why he has to be so skilled. But I mean, he's overrated if you compare him to LeBron.
Kobe, like
he's not them
those guys.
He's not them. He's not them. He needs, and he's never. Booker's supposed to be the guy.
If anybody should be getting like
destroyed,
a lot of flack,
it's
Booker.
It's Booker, yeah.
Like we're comparing this kid to be the next Kobe. First of all, I don't know who made that comparison. That's like we have to stop that. We have to stop. Like that's a disrespect to Kobe, in my opinion. Like love Booker, he's great, but no.
You're not. You don't have your mindset isn't there.
Sorry.
There aren't many. There isn't really anyone in this era that I can compare.
He's not comparable.
I mean, Tatum is that boy's playing on another level. Now he's not Kobe. No one's Kobe guys. Kobe won 3 rings by the time he was freaking 22, 3 years old. But and he played a big part in that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm clocked out, man. Like we got it. Let's get back to like basketball.